what the business is. If you can hear me, here I am. What's up, Kimberly? What's up, B Sharp? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, good morning, good morning. Roll Tide to everybody. Look here. Um, here I am, here I be. Welcome to the long run with Piano Man. I hope that you can hear me. Let me see. I'm making sure. No, I'm not on mute. And you can all that good stuff. Here I be. Here I am. Here I am. What's up with you? Okay, nobody's here yet, but I am on time. I'm present and accounted for. All right. All right. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to the third episode. Welcome to the third episode. Man, I'm a trip this morning. I'm really laughing to keep from crying, if you will, because you know, you saw how that fiasco turned out last night. But congratulations to uh, I can't even say their name, man. But congratulations, Ohio State. Oh God. Like I told B Sharp and them a couple of weeks ago, I think I would rather kiss an octopus in the mouth before I just give them some props. It is what it is. I don't like them. I just don't. I just don't. You know, they they really haven't done anything to me. They just exist. That's all it is. They just exist. Um, but good morning to everybody. And once again, congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. They are now the 2024 national champions. Um, hey, you know, $20 million. You're supposed to win. Yeah. What's up, Dwight? Hey, KT. KT. What's up, Dwight? Yeah, them buck nuts. KT and Dwight and Sharp, B Sharp, Kimberly, y'all already know. What's up, Bino? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If anybody know how I feel about Ohio State, those is in the chat right here. Kimberly, KT, Dwight, Bino, B Sharp, they know how I feel about them. You know, I've already said I don't know who I dislike the most, Ohio State or the devil. I don't know which one of them I dislike the most. They, you know, man, yeah, yeah, the butter eyes. Boy, boy, boy. Even if Alabama, have you ever just been at a loss for words? It's just been. Have you ever just been at a loss for words? Honestly, have you ever been at a loss for words? I'm just at a loss for words. I really am. I don't know what to say. Um, I don't know how to articulate it. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Gotta highlight this. I'm one of them kind, man. The white, he's voicing my opinion. That's how I feel. This right here. What Dwight said, what Bino said. Good morning, Susan. What's up, Susan? Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see everybody. What Bino said, what Dwight said. Wait a minute, I got to put something else up here. I asked the question earlier on my just introducing the live for today. And this is what B Sharp said. Is the has the Big Ten, has Ohio State, Michigan replaced the SEC? That's B Sharp's answer. I couldn't have put it no better. No better. Hey, is everybody warm? Is everybody safe? Is it snowing where you are? What's going on with you? I'm just saying, man. It is crazy. There's Susan telling Kimberly good morning and everything. It's all good there in the hood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Snowing where I am here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I walked out Bino to where I was feeding the deer, left some things down for the deer yesterday. Walked out there this morning just to see what I could see by my trail cam. Man, those deer ate everything up last night. And so I went down there just a little while ago and put some more corn out. And, because it's supposed to turn to ice. We're supposed to be getting some icy conditions. So it's going to be all good here in a minute. But anyway, good to see you too, Kimberly. My big sister, Carla. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The Keeping It a Buck crew is here. We just keeping it real with you. We keep it a buck. We just shoot straight from the hip and we don't pull no punches. We come on with it. And we're gonna love you right after, when it's all over. Here, welcome again to the Long Run Piano Man. Now let me say this while I'm at it. And if you agree with me, say amen. But here we go. On this channel, you're free to say what you want to say, but just be respectful. Just be respectful. Just be respectful. That's all I ask is just for you to be respectful. You can have them voice your opinion. You can say what you want to say. Because I'm going to say this. When the Alabama Crimson Tide is not playing right, I'm going to say something about it. That they're not playing right. And contrary to popular belief, if I say something about it, that does not make me a fair weather fan. Yeah, I'm going to call it on out. It's time to. I think that's what's been wrong in some of our opinions and everything. So say what you want to say. It's okay to feel how you feel. It's all good in the hood. Say what you want to say, but let's just be respectful. So with that being said, let's get with it. I'm not going to be on here long. I've got some more things I've got to do today. Um, nothing that involves outside, but there are some church related duties I've got to do. So let's hop to it. As we all know, that Ohio State won the CFP last night. They were supposed to. One thing about it is $20 million, a $20 million roster at a college level like that, you're supposed to win it. Rah, rah, rah. I mean, what do they want? I think there was one sign that I saw on when I was on Twitter or X yesterday, where someone said they paid $8,000 for their front seats. They paid $1,000 for their hotel, but to see no SEC teams in the championship was priceless. Priceless. To see that there were no SEC teams there was priceless. The Ohio State fans were just enthused about the fact that they did not have to play an SEC team for the college football championship. They were just that elated that an SEC team, namely, I go on and say it, namely Alabama and Georgia. That's what they were most joyous about, is that the level of competition, they felt like, this is just in Piano Man's opinion now, they felt like that they had a fair chance of winning the game. Why do I say that? Because the last two times that Ohio State played an SEC team in a championship arena, playoff arena of any sort, they lost. That's the bottom line. They lost. We all know what happened to them when they played Alabama. They lost. We all know what happened when they played Georgia. They lost. So we see now who Ohio State, I'm not going to say the whole Big Ten, but I will say we see now who Ohio State was more worried about, either Alabama or Georgia playing in the SEC. So congratulations to you again. But I'm going to say this, you were supposed to win. You were supposed to win. You were supposed to. You were supposed to win. Um, while we're at it, I'm just gonna go ahead and step on out there and say this. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I'm gonna respect it. But I just want you to respect mine too. But here we go. Bama didn't deserve to be there this year. It is what it is. Let's just back up a minute. We lost to Vanderbilt. We lost to Oklahoma. We lost to Tennessee. And then we lose to Michigan and in the ultimate end. The loss to Oklahoma sealed our fate. I don't care what the deal was. We beat this person, we beat the next one, but we lost games that we should not have lost. We lost games. That's the bottom line. We lost games. We had injuries, but the bottom line is we lost games that we should not have lost, and those things came back to haunt us this year. So, with that being said, I can't get upset when I hear people say that Alabama did not belong there. I have to agree with them. I may not like it, but it's true. We didn't belong there. The loss to Oklahoma sealed our fate. Now, I will say this much. You can size it up for however you want to size it, of who the fault belongs to. Ultimately, the blame lies at the Alabama Crimson Tide, from the coaches to the players to everybody. It lies at the feet of Alabama. So, with that being said, Ohio State are our champions, like it or not. They're champions, and they'll be the champions until somebody knocks them off. So when they got through with the final rankings early this morning, we all know that Ohio State finished first. They won. Congratulations again. Hopefully that'll be my last time saying that, because, like I said, I don't like them, but they won, and then Notre Dame finished second. Oregon was third. Texas was fourth. Penn State fifth. Georgia was sixth. I want to say something about that right there. That sixth ranking for Georgia, to me, is more courtesy than it is anything. Let's just be honest. Georgia lost to Bama, and they lost to Ole Miss. Georgia was not dominant, and the dominance of Georgia is basically gone. I'm just being honest with you. The dominance of Georgia is through. That what the fans are wanting for Georgia to go back to that dominance that they had when they went 15-0. Forget it. Forget it. It's not going to happen, because when I get through doing this final 25, I'm gonna run something else by y'all. But Georgia, that sixth ranking, to me, is more of a courtesy ranking. Georgia was not that good. I know Georgia fans will argue me down, and this is going to be up on YouTube, and I'm gonna hear some Georgia fans, and I will probably also send it over there to X, and there's a bunch of Georgia fans over there, and I will probably get lambasted, but that's my opinion. Georgia's not that good, and next year you're gonna see. Yeah, they got Oscar Delp back, but so what? He's no Brock Bowers and never will be. Brock Bowers saved Georgia many a time when he was there. That's what's missing from Georgia. Wasn't their running game. Running game helped them out some, but it was their passing game and that tight end game that they had and with Ladd McConkey. With Ladd McConkey gone and with Brock Bowers gone, they felt that this time. Carson Beck didn't have that rescue person to go to this time. And it showed the inefficiencies of him. Tell you something, good players, when you miss them, they have this tendency of making not so good players look good when they're there, but in their absence, the real them comes out in the bad player or in the not so good player. Because it's not to say that Carson Beck was a bad player, because he wasn't. Carson Beck was he couldn't have been a bad player and started Georgia. But I'm just saying that final six ranking, very deceiving. Moving on, number 7 is Arizona State. This is the final. There's Mr. Keeping It a Buck himself, my big brother, my nephew, JB 718, Brooklyn's finest. Salute to you, big brother. We're talking about the AP final ranking. Number 7 is Arizona State. Number 8 is Boise State. Number 9 is Tennessee. Number 10 is Indiana. Number 11 is Ole Miss. Number 12 is SMU. Number 13 is Brigham Young, BYU. 14 is Clemson. 15 is Iowa State. 16 is guess who? Illinois. Coming in at number 17 is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Number 18 is Miami. Number 19 is South Carolina. 20 is Syracuse. 21 is Army. 22 is Missouri. 23 is UNLV. 24 is Memphis. And bringing up number 25 is Colorado. 17, Alabama. 9-4. That's where we are. That's where we finished. Number 17. We were picked to finish in the top 4. We were picked to go to the playoffs. We were picked. Goes to show you that's why we play the game on the field. This was just not our year. And to be quite honest, this wasn't even the year of the SEC. 2 years in a row. Yeah. Ebony, I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. Congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. I mean, it is what it is. And I'm going to say it even with you sitting here. With a $20 million roster at the college level, they were supposed to do that. Now, we know everything's not written in stone, but I'll just go ahead and give props where they are. They won. They won. Uh, uh, oh, God. Ebony, why can't we just lead? Is Coach Sean when I need it? Coach, I know. You're your favorite Bama mom, just to remind us that Gil, man, God bless you, man. Nobody, see, Evan, you started, we're a little salty. I'm, yes and no. Yes and no. Higher paid roster, uh, yes and no. Yes and no. Uh, let's just put it this way. Let's put it this way. Ohio State's roster payout was more publicized than Texas. Let me put it this way. Um, let's put it this way. It was more publicized. That 20 million, that was publicized. The thing with Texas was there was more. Okay, let me go this route. Let me go this route with this, Ebony, because you bring up an interesting point. Texas roster, I'm talking about Texas Longhorns. If you sit down and sort of think about it for a minute, theirs was more into things like Lamborghinis and things like that, which when you go back and you look, I ain't gonna leave it alone, Ebony. Now look here. I can say what I want to say, but me and you got it like that. But I'm just addressing something that you said because it's real. It's real. It's true what you're saying. It's a real issue. I'm not gonna say issue, but it's just something that happened. Some of those teams that the roster, how did you put it? Higher paid rosters. That stuff is real, man. That stuff is real. It's real. That's the point that I'm getting at. It's real. Um, um, just being honest with you, it's real. I'm talking real talk, not slamming anybody because if you know, if you just look at how some things have gone over the time, especially in Texas, just the state of Texas, because I'm finna shoot something else at you right quick. That 20 million that Ohio State did, it bought in like a Will Howard and a Caleb Downs and a Keyshawn Junkins. It bought those guys in and it helped solidify an already solid Ohio State team. Now, notice something. Hey, what's up, Gary? What's up, bro? What's up with you? I know it, Ebony. Y'all annoying as hell. I'm be honest with you. Ohio State fans are annoying. I don't know who's the most annoying. Ohio State, Auburn, or LSU. I'm just being honest with you. Those three. No, I gotta throw one more in. And the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. Y'all up in there together, man. Y'all are annoying. Y'all are annoying. But guess what? But some of those same your seniors, our seniors just came back and everyone mad. It's not that, Ebony. That's not what it is. Because seniors came back everywhere in some cases. I'm gonna tell you what I think the most problem is with Ohio State is Ryan Day. Ryan Day is who I have the biggest problem with, and me and you have talked about this. Ryan Day is who I have problems with. Ryan Day is he's an arrogant guy. He's very arrogant. He's another Jim Harbaugh. He's arrogant. And to me, he comes across as this elitist. He comes across as this guy who feels like that everybody's supposed to bow down to him. That's my problem. When he took on, okay, yeah, Lou Holtz is Lou Holtz can be a butthole sometimes, but Lou Holtz has been like that all his life. And at that particular point, Lou Holtz was a national championship coach. Ryan Day wasn't. And when Ryan Day got the flapping his gums, yeah, Ohio State beat him that night. But did they win a championship that year? No, they didn't. So the problem is more with Ryan Day. The second thing is you hadn't beat Michigan in forever. That's what Ohio State was known for. And now you hadn't beat them yet. So I'm just saying, for seniors to come back, okay, cool, give them that. But they still had to pay for all of that. And some of the other schools didn't. So I don't think it's them mad that the seniors came back. I think it's more or less just the fact that it's Ohio State and some of y'all are just annoying and all get out. and different than Georgia. Georgia think that they've won 2 and 4. They won 1 in 40 years, and now they the new dynasty. And then gets up there and utter those words, and Coach Saban and them just bam, just waltzed them. And Georgia hadn't beat Alabama yet. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. So, so I feel like Kenny Smith when he went. He's in between Shaq and Charles. Man, I can't with y'all. Honest to goodness, what JB said, Downs and Judkins, that's who helped them. That really it did. And I'm gonna be honest with you about Downs. If you go back and you check Downs' game, Downs can be burnt too. He can be beat. Uh, uh, when they was playing, who did they beat to get there? Um, Whoever it was, Texas. However that went, Texas. Yeah. And that big tight end, Downs went to go tackle that ball. He stiff armed that dude. He stiff armed Downs. Yeah, it was Texas. He stiff armed Downs. Downs ain't tackled that boy yet. Downs can get got out on. He's good. I'm not gonna take anything away from him. He's good, but he can be burned. He can be got out on. So Downs has to pay his dues, but congratulations to him again. But it took you 10 years to get there. Yeah, you might be relevant in the top 5, but this was the only time you finished number 1. I'm just calling it for what that is. Oh God. Here you go with this run. Who is the we? Who is the we ran through the SEC? Who is the we? You beat Texas. Who else did you play? You lost to Michigan and you lost to Oregon. I mean, no, it is what it is. See, Ebony, Tennessee. Oh, well, okay. I was gonna say you lost to Oregon too, though. You lost. See, so you 1-1 against Oregon. You lost one and you won one. Okay. I got you. You know what? I'm gonna highlight that one, Dwight. Ebony, I got you. Ebony finna make the big screen. Dwight said I'm gonna let Ebony have a day because we've been talking for almost 20 years. That's that. I mean, honest to goodness. But I'm gonna leave it up there for a minute just to remind Ebony. Y'all have Georgia Ice. Y'all win one championship in 10 years, and now Ohio State done a ride. Let me see you run it back. I don't think you're gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna do it. I don't think you're gonna do it. I really don't think they're gonna do it. Yeah, we played. Yeah, we played y'all in the championship. Okay. Uh, y'all, my sister said hello. I'm on my podcast. Oh. JB, Bino, Ebony, Dwight. My sister said hello. JB and Bino and Carla, Susan. Y'all know who that is. Y'all met her at the tailgate and everything. But my sister just stepped in and said hello. She wants me to look outside. I know what it's doing out there and everything. Oh, yeah, okay. She said it's snowing for real. JB said, "Hey, sis." JB, she said, "Hey." She said, "Hey." Um, Ebony said, "Hey." My sister said, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" And everything. Susan, everybody said hello, BB. Y'all like BB more, cause I'm telling you, I know why y'all like my sister. For those that were at the tailgate, they already know. They already know what's up. Oh my goodness gracious, Susan. Yeah, my Kate, Susan. My sister just sent you a message, Susan. She said her time was here. Oh my goodness. Susan, JB, y'all awakened a sleeping giant. I told y'all to let that girl stay asleep. I told y'all to let my sister stay asleep. Don't egg her on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't. Well, my sister sends her love to everybody. Yeah, Ebony, let's get ready for A-Day. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But back to what I was saying. Um, it took it took Ohio State 10 years to become number one. Uh, Alabama was just reloading there, and this goes to show the power of the transfer portal and the NIL. It goes to show you the realness of it. Honestly, it does. It goes to show the power of the NIL, the power of the transfer portal, and it hit Alabama sort of hard. So what we have to do now is reload. We have to reload. We have to refocus. We have to reload, and we have to re-engage because the atmosphere, the landscape has shifted. So, um, so Ebony, once again, dear, salute to you. Even though I do that just so begrudgingly, why can't Ohio State? And like I told them yesterday, my mother did postgraduate work at Ohio State, and she was a big Ohio State fan. I ain't never liked them. Even from back in the day of Archie Griffith and Woody Hayes and Brian Bashnagel, y'all probably have no clue of who I'm talking about. But even from back in that day, I didn't like him because Archie Griffith won the Heisman Trophy twice. And that second time, no, he did not deserve it. Tony Dorsett should have won it that year. Matter of fact, Tony Dorsett is the one that should have won it twice and not Archie Griffith. I'm just calling it for what it is. So my dislike for Ohio State goes way back. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going, and I said this a few weeks ago on Be Sharp, and uh, I made the statement that the other reason I don't like Ohio State is when Woody Hayes hit that player from Clemson that time, and I don't like Clemson either. Oh, I know you know the Buckeye greats. They ain't all that great. I know you was born in the OH. I was born right across the river in the WVU. I know all about that OHIO. I was born right there on the Ohio River. I was born right there. I was born right there at the Panhandle, or the lower part of the lower part of Pennsylvania, at the I think I want to say at the most eastern part of Ohio, at the most northern part of West Virginia. I know all about Ohio. Yeah, exactly. Gilbert. Gilbert know what he talking about. They didn't want to give it to Dorsett. Dorsett was too real for him. Archie Griffin was a yes man. I know what I'm talking about. So so but anyway, Ebony, today's your day to shine about that Ohio. Now, she gonna kill me for this. Now, if we can only get them Cleveland Browns back in the dog pound, then maybe you have an argument. But anyway, that's a different one. But anyway, um, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, old school G. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dorsett was the dude. Dorsett was the dude. He was the man. He was the man. I'm serious. Um, Gil, I mean no harm, bro. You wore 33 because of Dorsett. I, I, I wore 33 in basketball because of Kareem. I wore 32 in football because of OJ. Now that's saying something, amen. But anyway, you know, I wore 33 because of Kareem, but I also love Dorsett too. Matter of fact, I love Dorsett so much, and then we're gonna move on. I love Dorsett so much that I told them to stop calling me Wendell. and start calling me Wendell like they do Dorsett. So when I touch that football, don't call me Wendell Long, call me Wendell Long. That's what you call me, Wendell. So Gilbert, I got you, player. I got you. Yes, sir. Dorsett was the dude, man. Dorsett was that dude. I ain't lying to you, man. So, but anyway, Alabama was 17th, Miami 18th, South Carolina was 19th, Syracuse 20, Army was 21st, Missouri was 22nd. They finished out UNLV 23rd, Memphis 24th, and Colorado 25th. And that's the final AP ranking. Alabama got what they deserve. We got it. I ain't making no excuse. We got what we deserve. That loss to Oklahoma killed us. It killed us. But to be perfectly honest with you, even if we had won that game, I don't know how far. Uh, uh, I don't know how far we would have gotten in the playoffs. But it is what it is. So as Ebony said, and I know, you know, she's born in Ohio, and all that good stuff. But let's get ready for A-Day. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I ain't gonna say I'm ready now. I mean, y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. But here we go. Um, yeah. Oh God, poor Ebony. Praying for you, Ebony. You don't nobody like you. Ebony. Oh Lord Jesus. Jesus help the saints. Help the saints. Help the saints. Help the saints. Ain't saying friends. Lord help the saints today. But Ebony, salute to you. Salute to Ohio State. And I saw LeBron James at the game last night and all that kind of stuff. See, listen, listen, y'all. There will not be any sibling rivalry on my page. I'm not gonna have it. I ain't gonna stay. Oh, Kimberly, JP. But over here, we keep it a buck. We keep it a buck. Right, wrong, or indifferent. We keep it a buck. Careful what you say. And listen, ain't nobody trolling on nobody. We all visit other channels. We all visit other pages. If you wait a minute, Kimberly. I mean not Kimberly, Ebony. I'm aware of. Oh gosh, you at war. If you at war with a Michigan fan, they gonna tell you. I guarantee you, Ebony. They gonna tell you that y'all's championship is tainted. I guarantee you, simply because they beat Ohio State. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I bet you that's what they're saying. If they're not saying it, if they're not saying it, uh, somebody's thinking it. So Michigan is reveling in the fact that they finished undefeated. But what Michigan is forgetting is that they cheated. When they won the championship last year, yes, they cheated. It was I don't even want to talk about that because they wasn't even supposed to be there. Had that been anybody else, and let me go so far and say this, and I wanna have to give Ryan Day his props right here from last year. Ryan Day even said that Michigan never would have Michigan wasn't even supposed to have been there last year, and that's what everybody's uh, complaint was with Michigan, with that Michigan win last year, is that it was a proven fact that they were cheating. It was cheating, and today I'll just take time out to read some of the comments. Hold up. let me. Now we ain't gonna fuss and fight, but y'all mad because we got Caleb and Seth. No, we're not. I know I'm not. I think that when you look at it, Ebony, and you look at it from the eyes of the Alabama Crimson Tide fans, and you look at how everything went down, thanks Saban for retiring for more reasons than one. Okay. Caleb Downs, Seth, Judkins, all three had one thing in common. They all left the SEC. They all did. They all left they all left the SEC and went to Ohio State. That's where they all went. Now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to say it again. Caleb Downs was even getting got out on when he was at Alabama. Go back and look at his clips. He was getting got out on. He could get scored on. He could get receivers were catching passes on him. Now he did enough to garner accolades and achievements and uh, different. He won this, that, and the third. Sure, but it wasn't like Caleb Downs was all work because he was not. Caleb Downs, and so eloquently, I'll say it like this, and he even said it. Caleb Downs came to play for Saban. Seth, the center, okay, so he won Center of the Year up there. But let's look at their level of competition. It's different. It's different. Sometimes some people might need to change the scenery. So Seth, Seth and Caleb going there, we didn't get mad about that. I think it's more or less that, in my opinion, from Caleb's standpoint, Caleb didn't give the boy a chance. Seth, on the other hand, Seth was feeling the heat from all them crazy snaps he was doing. Too high, too low, too wide, too this, too the other. Seth had been messing up all year. I'm gonna be honest with you, and if you go back and look again, when Bryce Young was there, Seth was doing the same thing. So it's not a thing about getting mad. I don't think it is. I don't think so. It's just the fact of when it happened. When it happened. You got that right, Susan. Downs got ran over a few times this year and last year. So it ain't a thing about getting mad. But I will say this: Seth, Caleb, and Judkins, that's all Ohio State needed to get them over the top. Because if those three, along with Will Howard, the quarterback, so they were not going to win with Julian Sayin. They won't win with Julian Sayin next year. Mm-hmm. Gary is right. I got to show that. We didn't have center problems this year, and Seth won the award mutual. So it's mutual on both ends. So I mean, it's like, though some of these things are just opinions. But I don't think it's a thing of getting mad. We didn't, you know. Really, we didn't get mad. But that's your final top 25. Uh, we just, it is what it is. We finished 17th, and that's where we deserve to finish. But ESPN has done something, And they, yesterday I read you the top 25 from On3 for this upcoming year, where they were saying it's way too early. And that's why I have to agree with Ebony that now let's focus on A-Day. What are we going to what do we need to do? And I'm going to go back and do a little bit more homework. And I want to look at our depth chart. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to be talking about, our depth chart and what we stand to look at, what we how I think we're going to be, how it could be, how not so much how I think we're going to be, because like I said, and I said it yesterday, I've said it again a few minutes ago, and Ebony said it, and let's get ready for A-Day. A-Day this year is going to be a lot more exciting than it was last year, because there's a lot of mystery that's concerning, that surrounds the Alabama Crimson Tide football team this year. There are a lot of things coming up, because I'm of the firm belief that once the spring portal opens back up during A-Day or right after A-Day, you could see some more players transfer in and out. It's going to depend. Then what we also have to talk about too, and one of these days, hopefully OG Gill is up to coming on with me one day, where we can talk about and also Coach Sean, where we can talk about the power of revenue sharing, what that actually looks like. Now I want to say this. I don't when I make that particular have that particular segment, this is not going to come from the gospel of Piano Man. Thank you, Gil. Thank you. Got you, OG Gil. This will not come from the gospel of Piano Man. This will come from the gospel of guys who have literally coached the game at that level, and what those numbers actually look like. I want to put that on record and go on record and say, so when this makes it to in recordings everywhere, when that segment comes, just remember that I told you this is not going to be from what Piano Man thinks, but I'm going to come from what coaches are saying. See, that's what's wrong now. Some of us content creators think that we're experts, and no, we're not. Just because you played the game don't make you an expert at the numbers of certain things. Don't get it confused. We're just content creators. And so I'm going to be talking to guys who have literally made presentations of what these numbers look like. So OG Gill said he's down. I've already spoken with Coach Sean of what this I've already spoken with him about it. We're going to put it together, and we're going to be making a live presentation. I want my folks and everybody to be in the know, because you know what? Piano Man don't know everything. Now that's when you. Thank you, JB. I was about to say something crazy right there, and you caught my attention. I'm just going to be real about it. Piano Man don't know everything. What I do know, I know. But those things I don't know, I don't know. And I'm not going to pretend that I know. So I'm going to put it in the hands of someone that does. OG Gill and Coach Sean. I'm just going to be moderating the show, but I want them to show us what the numbers and how those numbers run and what it could be. And this is why the power of the transfer portal is real. It's real. So there's a little saying, it's all fun and games until it's not fun and games anymore. And revenue sharing is not fun and games. And I'll tell anybody, and I've spoken with another Bama mom. NIL is not equal for everybody. It's not equal. Where the Constitution says where all men are created equal, that works in the Constitution to a certain degree. Man, I'm not here to argue politics, but I want to tell you, but the NIL is not equal. It is not equal. So as we approach A-Day, Gary, we got to work on that part, sir. They'll announce it here in the next little bit. I hope A Day is the 12th. I hope it is the 12th because Easter resurrection is the next weekend. And I just hope it's the 12th and not quote unquote Easter weekend. I hope, that's my prayer. But however, um, I hope we can all meet up at A Day and have a good time, sit down, fellowship, just chill and talk about our beloved Alabama Crimson Tide. Got you, Gary. Yeah, roll tide, brother. We all got to pull up. I want to meet as many people as we did at tailgate. Except anyway, hush window. Yeah, it was on the 13th last year. Right. So maybe it will be on the 12th this year. We'll see. We hope. But okay, A Day is the 12th. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay. So we heard it from Obama mom. The A Day is the 12th. Thanks, Ebony. We're gonna put that out there. And as many people that can come, let's come. Now listen, I ain't finna make no promises and say we're going here, there, and yonder. No. That ain't what's about to happen here. I'm not about to make a promise that I can't keep and ain't got no money to do so. Anyway, but um um we gonna we're gonna do what we have to do, and I want to be able to meet Ebony, all that good stuff, and Dwight, and Gary, Carla. Let's make it happen. Susan, let's make it happen. Bino, JB, if you can come. OG Gill, if you can come. But I just want to meet everybody. I'm piano man, and I just believe in meeting people. We can have differences, but yet we can still get along. We can still get along. Yes, we can, and yes, we will. So back to what I was saying. ESPN has now put out their list of who they think gonna be in the top 25. And good Susan. Uh-oh. I ain't gonna comment. I'm moving on with my show. Here we go. 25. Now, remember I told y'all last week. Remember I told y'all on yesterday, that on the last show, that On3 did not have some teams listed. They did not have some teams listed. And here's one of them at number 25. Ole Miss. Ole Miss. On3 did not have Ole Miss listed, but ESPN does. They have them listed as number 25. I told you all yesterday, watch the quarterback of Ole Miss, and his name is Austin Simmons. Yesterday, I told you all, this dude, when Jackson Dart got hurt in the Georgia game, this dude led Ole Miss to their first touchdown on Georgia's first team defense. I'm telling you again, watch Austin Simmons. Ole Miss is ranked 25th. Boise State is ranked 24th, and they have a quarterback. Their quarterback named Maddox Maston. He's coming back. Miami is 23rd. We all know what they have in there. But let me tell you something about that with Carson Beck. Carson Beck cannot even work out with them until June. That particular thing is not going to work that good for Miami. So I think Miami has something else that they're doing in the bag there. But Miami is ranked number 23. Texas A&M is ranked 22nd. We know Marcel Reed is their quarterback. Michigan is ranked 21st, but they having quarterback issues. They're having quarterback issues. They don't have a named quarterback. And me personally, if Underwood has to go in there and start, I believe that Underwood is going to struggle in his first year. I believe that Underwood will start. He will struggle. The situation will be different for him. And I'm just going to use this right quick. Yeah, man. JB and Gill, they tighter than Chinese arithmetic. I've already told them that. They're my brothers there, and I love them dearly. And I love their families, and they know it. So anyway, but Michigan is 21st. Louisville is 20th. Chris Bell is their wideout. They're having quarterback issues because I don't think they have one. Tennessee is ranked 19th. And we all know they have Nico Iamaleava. I can't pronounce his last name, but y'all know Nico. He's their top player coming back. Florida Gators in the ESPN way too early is ranked number 18th. And on 3, they were ranked 9th. But they're ranked 18th here. And we know that DJ Lagway is coming back. Indiana is ranked 17th. Kansas State is ranked 16th. SMU is ranked 15th. Arizona State is ranked 14th. Illinois is 13th. Alabama is ranked 12th. Whereas on 3, they're ranked 14th. Iowa State is ranked 11th. South Carolina is ranked 10th. We know that Lenora Sellers is their quarterback. BYU is ranked 9th. LSU is ranked 8th. This is according to ESPN. Clemson is ranked 7th. Oregon is 6th. Georgia is 5th. I'm telling y'all, overrated. Overrated. Notre Dame 4th. Penn State is 3rd. And they know that Drew Allaire is coming back. And we know that Penn State's number 1 receiver, I think he was the number 1 receiver, number 1 receiver has transferred to Ole Miss. So that's something to keep your eye on. Okay. And then Penn State is 3rd. Texas is 2nd. And we know who they putting their hopes and dreams in. Arch Manning. And number 1, y'all know, Ohio State. Ohio State. ESPN is listing Ohio State to run it back next year. They're the number 1 team. So I'm going to call this again. And when you go back and look at it again, and if you keep keeping score and all that good stuff, again, even in the ESPN app, and even in the ESPN 25, there's no Vanderbilt, there's no Oklahoma, and there's no Auburn. That's funny to me. That's funny to me. On 3 had Auburn listed way higher than Alabama, and in ESPN, Auburn's not listed at all. Neither do they need to be. They don't need to be listed. So why am I bringing this up? The season is long. The season is unsure. But I do believe that we're going to make a comeback. Once again, I say under thee, Alabama has 8 starters on defense coming back. Now I have to get in there and see who all out of this top 25, who all has starters coming back and all that good stuff. But I'm telling you now, you got you've got you've got Bama at 12th on here. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But I hope and pray that our beloved Crimson Tide uses this as motivation and say, hey, look, we're better than this. We're better than this. We're better than this. That's all we're saying. We're better than this. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to A-Day. Let all the other talk go out the window now. We're done talking about Ohio State and their championship. I done saluted them for the last time. That's over and it's done with. We're done talking about Jalen Milroe was a failure. That's over and it's done with. Just being honest with it. We're done talking about this, that, and the third. It's time now to focus on Alabama and A-Day and what's coming up and all this good stuff. Time for all the other bull crap to go out the window. And while I'm at it, I don't care who reports what first. We're reporting the same thing. We're all wanting the same thing. If you're Alabama fan, whether you're a Bama fan, whether you're an Auburn fan, whether you're an Ohio State fan, Michigan, heck, it can be even slippery. As far as I'm concerned, rep your team, support your team, but don't put down on nobody else. That's all I'm saying. Make no difference. Now, yeah. What's up, Dino? I've been to see you. Oh boy, but Ebony, I'm just gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you now. You gonna catch it all day from your haters. I know you don't care. I know you don't. But I'm just gonna tell you like this. When you want, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And so, it is. Oh, my family prays. I'm the Bill. I I love friendly competition. I really do. I love friendly competition. I just hope and pray that it never turns to a spot to where we can't reason with each other. And I want to tell you something else. Be careful what you put on social media. I'm just gonna be quiet, man. I'm not in anybody's relationship. Um, I'm not. I'm single as they come. Yeah, so but it is hilarious to me when I see people, male or female, put stuff on social media that has nothing to do with nothing. But Kimberly, you have the comment of the day, and I got to show this here. I wasn't gonna do it, but my sister said I have a boyfriend, but he wants me to give him money. And I want men to give me money and spoil me. Kimberly, it sounds like you got a problem in your shit because he wanting money and you want money, all I'm saying is that when y'all sit down and look at each other, both of y'all sit there with y'all hand out. And yes, JB, and yes, JB, that do sound like what JB said. Yes, you know what? This show has gone off the rails, but I'm having fun because I love to see people having fun, interacting with each other, and just making some positive exchanges. That's all. Nobody disrespecting because I'm not gonna tolerate it. I just won't. My family knows me. I'm for peace, but we're gonna keep it a buck now. We gotta keep it a buck now. And so it is what it is, player. It is what it is now. So Kimberly, if you want money and he wanting money, y'all just keep sitting there looking at each other. And then it is what it is, Kimberly. So but Kimberly, that is the highlight of the day for me. I have a boyfriend, but he wants some money. So Gilbert, Gilbert is my on-site therapist. She needs to make up her mind first. She says she's single and don't have no kids. Then she said she got a boyfriend, but she still ain't got no kids though. OG Gil. So, but I understand what you said. So which one is it? Sound to me like sound to me like they both sitting there with their hand out, OG Gil. Kimberly got a boyfriend wanting money, and that dude got a girlfriend wanting some money. So, you know, they wanting with no money. Let me be quiet, man. I have had fun today. I've had fun today. Golly, man. But hey, A-Day, let's get ready. 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 And at Dwight, yeah, man. Yeah. Kangaroo Black, my boy. Kangaroo Black, we crazy over here, bro. We just like you. Our motto is here. We keep it a book. We don't care. We don't care. We gonna speak the truth. We gonna speak the truth, bro. Yeah, both of them got their hand out. Yeah, but Kimberly and her boyfriend, they got their hand out, Kangaroo. All I'm gonna say is just in time for Valentine's Day. Kangaroo Black is in the house, folks. Kangaroo Black is in the house. The man himself, the guy that we all learn from, the guy that we all befriend. And I'm gonna tell you this: um, Kangaroo Black is a brother's brother. And man, thank you, Kangaroo. Man, I salute you, dear brother. And the next time you be on your show, I came on the other night, but I couldn't stay because I had some more stuff going on. But I just want to let you know that I do like every time I may not can get on and chat with you all the time, but bruh, I hit that like button because I want to see you make it. I want to see you make it. And I'm see, trying to be nice. Kimberly, you started this now. You put this out there that you got a boyfriend, but you're single. And I ain't even gonna try to go back through all that. All we know is, Kimberly, you want money and he wants you to give him money. That dog ain't gonna hunt, Kimberly. Now, I got this feeling that when the lovers holiday roll around, somebody is gonna be without a present. You know, somebody gonna be without a present. That's all I got to say. So I'm gonna let that happen. Let that y'all work that out amongst yourself. But yeah, but Kangaroo Black, my brother, man, no. The pleasure and the honor is mine, brother. Thank you for the opportunity to just being able to call in on your show. Cause I'm gonna tell you this, and I say this, and I promise I'm not gonna get emotional about this, but when you done been hanging with some folks that that's foolish talking, and then but you still allow even people to come in and correct some stuff, that's a real brother. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So thank you for giving me another chance, bro. And bro, you brother till listen, you my brother till my casket drop. You my brother till my casket drop. Hope it don't drop too soon. Anyway, Kim, did he move it? Oh, JB, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's oh well, Kimberly, that dude ain't moving in and trying to rearrange your furniture. And now all of a sudden, what's yours becomes y'all. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. We all in this thing together. Yes, sir, Kangaroo Black. We in this thing together. We in this thing together. So one of these days, and Kangaroo Black, I'm gonna say this, dog. I don't know where you live, and that's not for me to say here on live. But whenever we get together in private and you tell me where you live, brother, one of these days, Piano Man is gonna drive where you are. I'm gonna do me a road trip and go hang out with the one and only Kangaroo Black. I want to do that. I Cause here, here's the catch with that. See, Kangaroo Black look at it like I see it. Hell no, it ain't ours until we marry. Then that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Cause let me just sister. Okay, okay, you in North Carolina? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, I know what to do now. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Kangaroo Black, you and my nephew. I think y'all in the same vicinity. I'm gonna come see you and JB. I'm gonna roll up. But I'm gonna let you know when I'm coming. So I want to be with my brothers because I'm this way. Man, when I meet friends, I meet them, I meet a friend, and you my brother for the rest of my life. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. JB, Kangaroo, come see y'all, Doc. Come see you. That's right. But here now, away from sports for just a minute, let me get on this relationship thing. Listen, this is what I tell my students. I'm a school teacher. And these kids get to fighting over some of everything. This is gonna be the last thing I talk about. And when they get to fighting over, especially girls get to fighting over a guy, and I just this is how I do them. I say, hold that left hand up. They hold that left hand up, and I said, now count over to your ring finger. And they said, okay. I asked them, is there a ring that occupies that finger? And they said, no. I said, what you fighting for? Well, that's my boyfriend. I said, that's your boyfriend, but that's not your husband. Okay. I'm telling you now, this finger right here tells a story. If there's no ring on that finger, nobody belongs to nobody. Now, if you've got some stuff going on and y'all have made this commitment that y'all are an exclusive couple and you want to make that declaration, then you go ahead and you make it. But to that guy and to that girl that's on the outside of that relationship, to a certain degree, it is still open game. I'm from the old school. And so, like Kangaroo Black said, it ain't ours until we marry. So, with that being said, you can move in all day long. But in the words of Beyonce, but until you put a ring on it, Bam. It ain't ours. It ain't ours. Ain't no ours. Kimberly, you done made us laugh, baby. You sure have. But I'm being so serious right now. Ain't nobody moving in. Moving in. Almost cuss right there. See, I'm trying to get better. Moving in for what? Moving in. Are you serious? Not here. Not me. No, sir. No, ma'am. And I've taught my children to be the same way. Get yourself established. And I'm finna say this, and Piano Man is out. You will never ever, not in this lifetime, see me come on this channel and go to anybody's house and talk about what we got. Moving just to get put out when they get mad. Thank you, Kangaroo Black. That's what I was gonna say. Cause what you gonna do when all that honey in the moon wears out? Cause it's coming. Cause most of the time we leave a pattern. We work by pattern. Got that right, JB. A strong black woman. JB, if I may be so bold to say this, sir, strong black women never be in the background for me. She better be beside me. I don't want her behind me. I want her beside me, standing there. Because when I excel, I want both of us to excel. That's how I see it. I don't want her in no darn background. I want her beside me, enjoying everything. Because guess what? When we took those vows at that altar, she wasn't behind me. She was standing right there beside me, listening to the preacher. Now, that's what that is. Some people may disagree. That's your opinion. That's your right. Stick to it. But that ain't gonna work for Piano Man. Where I go, she goes. That's how that goes. Where I go, she goes. And if she ain't welcome and I'm welcome, then I'm not welcome. That's how that goes. That works for me now. I don't know what's happening at somebody else's crib, but that's what happens at my crib. If both of us can't come, exactly. Right next to me, JB. We ain't sleeping in no bunk beds. Hey, this is an adult show. We ain't sleeping in no bunk beds. So if she's sleeping next to me, then why can't she succeed next to me? No, you ain't make me mad, Kimberly. You didn't make me mad. Nope. You ain't made me mad, Kimberly. We looking out for you, baby sis. We don't want nobody. Listen, Kimberly, hear your big brother right here. What we don't want is for somebody to upset you and take advantage of you. And then we got to pull up on somebody because we're going to look out for our sister. That's what big brothers do. So we just telling you to be careful. We don't want you, but it was funny. It was just funny the way you put it. But we don't want nobody taking advantage of our sister. We don't want nobody taking advantage of Susan. We don't want nobody taking advantage of Carla. And as crazy as Ebony is, we don't want nobody taking advantage of you either. I don't want to see nobody taking advantage of, I don't want no male taking advantage of no female under any circumstance, regardless of the color. I don't like that. My daddy didn't do it, and I don't do it. And I don't teach my sons to do it. So, Kimberly, nobody got mad with you. But we just don't. We just didn't like that statement where he's wanting money from you. No, that dog ain't gonna hunt, Kimberly. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. So we're not mad with you. You just got some brothers that just stand on business when it comes to the women in our lives. Especially those of us, those that are married and all that kind of stuff. They stand on business and they don't want to see nothing happen to, you know, I know Kangaroo Black don't want to see nothing. I don't know if he has daughters or not, but I guarantee you he don't want to see nothing, no stupidity happen with his daughters. Bino, man, please. JB, don't even go there. Uh-uh. So yeah, I love you too, Kimberly. I love you big. And Kimberly, nobody's mad, dear. Nobody's mad. But I just stand on business when it comes to female, because I'm sick of it. See, now I'm about to get angry because I'm sick of these no good jokers taking advantage of innocent females. What's up, Dino? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And then you have the nerve to broadcast that foolishness. And you ain't got them. Let me be quiet. Anyway, this been Piano. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, America. But I'm just a man with some principles. I'm just a man with principles. I'm sorry. I can't take advantage. I can't take advantage of nobody. I can't do that. I try to keep things. So I got some brothers, especially JB, Gil, Bino, Kangaroo Black, my brothers. We keep it a buck everywhere we go. And we don't give a good rat's behind whose feelings get hurt. But what you ain't gonna do is take advantage of a female. And listen, I just so happen to be black. Every bit of me from head to toe is black. What you're not gonna do is stand there and take advantage of a black female and then think you're gonna brag about it. I can't say what I want to say, but you less than let me go on. Man, listen, I'm sorry. This thing got off the sports realm. I just don't like to see people being taken advantage of. That's all. Y'all gonna see that that's the part that I hear you, Kangaroo Black. He got 4 daughters. And while I'm at it, I don't like to see women taking advantage of brothers either. So that thing runs, that's a two-way street there. I don't want to see men take advantage of women, and I don't like to see women taking advantage of men. Everybody needs to keep it a buck, keep it on the up and up. If you can't be honest, if you can't be true, if you can't be straight up, if you can't keep it a buck, keep it the hell moving. Excuse me, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. And especially those of us that have daughters, yeah, we get pretty particular. I have 3 sons and 1 girl. Unofficially, I have 5 sons and 1 girl. I'll explain that to you one day. But it runs 2 ways. Thank you, Kimberly. But I just want to make sure that we keep this straight. So since we went there today, I'm just going to dwell with you. Piano Man, I stand for something. I don't just fall for anything. I stand for something. And I know what it's like to have been taken advantage of by a female. I know what it's like. Don't feel good. So you know what I had to do? Had to pray and be discerning. So when a woman ain't about crap, I smell you before you get there. And guess what? Sometimes I play your game, most of the times I don't. But I'm not gonna treat you just any kind of way. Because when you leave my presence, then you will say, I've been in the presence of a real man. That's how that goes. So, Kimberly, your brother's proud of you, but your brother loves you. And your brothers are concerned about you. And don't think, Kimberly, if you put if you put it out there, exactly, JB, that's me. But listen, I'll go without just to make sure that the females in the family have. That includes my daughter. That will include my wife. And not so much in that particular order, but while I'm unmarried, is my daughter. And then it'll be my wife. And if my mama was living, she'd be number one. If I don't have, I'll go without before I let my mama go without, before I let my daughter go without, before I let my sister go without, and before I let my wife go without. And I done told you 3 times that I'm unmarried. So that wife thing came last because I'm not married. But I will never, ever let my wife, let the females in my family go without. That ain't the way it's going. And let me tell you something. I don't just talk no good game. I'm about that life. I'm about it, because I'm with it. Run up on me if you want to. It ain't gonna turn out right for you. So when it come down to them ladies, don't mess around. Don't play with me. Don't play with them because I'm gonna say this, and I'm like that about all of y'all on here. Don't do that. We're gonna have a serious problem. Piano Man, I'm very even tempered. But when you disrespect the females now, especially my soul sisters, when you disrespect them, got a problem with you. And in the words of my brother-in-law, we gonna settle it like men. So Piano Man will never get on here talking about what's ours and this, that, and the third, and we ain't married. Thank you, Kangaroo Black. I just do my best to be the best I can under the circumstances. You know what, JB? That's a Brooklyn thing, but brother, that's a man thing, regardless of where you from. I'm from right across the way there, dear brother, in West Virginia. That's a mountain thing. Call it hillbillies if you want to, but mess with our kind, mess with our females and see what happens. So, which is standing there, brother? Susan, I'll drink to that. How in the world I'm gonna buy you a car and can't get myself one? There's a difference in won't get myself one versus can't get myself one. But that's a subject for a different day on a different podcast, whatever. But we just kind of went off on a little tangent right there because we just heard something my sister Kimberly said, and we don't want that to happen to. Bino, don't start. See, Susan, y'all open up these doors. Piano Man is coming through. I'm gonna come through like I'm in a Mack truck now. A, to- a toy car, really. Hey, Kimberly, my pleasure, sis. We're gonna be there for you, sis. We're gonna be there for you. We're gonna be there for you. We got you. We don't play. When we say we keep it a buck, we keep it a buck. Okay? So anyway, I've been Piano Man. It's time to go. I got to go prepare for um, uh, uh, a Bible study that I have tonight. I had to say it. Sorry, not so. No, no. Um, you said we keep it a buck here, right? So you said it. There's nothing to apologize for. Let a hit dog always gonna holler every time. They gonna hit. They gonna holler. Get hit, you holler. It is what it is, sis. It is what it is. So I promise when I got this show together, when I got this channel together, that whatever comes up, feel free to speak your mind. Just don't be disrespectful. Ain't nothing disrespectful in what you said. It is what it is. So stop lying. Next. No, Kimberly, you won't see me next week. The Lord willing, you're going to see me tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, you're gonna see me tomorrow. I'll be right back here, same time, same station, with the piano man. I don't go back to work until Thursday. We got some bad snow, got some bad weather coming in, and they don't want us on the roads right now. So anyway, but I got to go prepare for this Bible study tonight and everything. But I wanted to come on here and keep my word, and I will be back here tomorrow at the same time, 11. I'll be back here tomorrow talking. We're gonna talk. Thank you all for coming. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Okay, Kimberly. All right. Okay, we got you. My little sister and me going back to work on the same day. So, got you, sister. Got you. Got you. So, I want you to have a good day, Kimberly. I want everybody to stay safe, stay warm wherever you are. And always remember to give God glory in all things. And you might not give him glory for all things, but give him glory in all things. He deserves that. He loves you. He's concerned about you. But that same concern he'll put in you to be concerned about others. So let's continue to be concerned about others. And don't just talk a good game, be the game. Okay? Don't just talk the game, be the game. And then guess what? When you be the game, then that old adage will come true. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Because let me tell you this, when you become the game, you are the tops. Okay. Well, so with that being said, roll tide, everybody. The Lord willing, I will see you all tomorrow. And my family, you know, I love y'all. Hey, Kimberly, Susan, Gilbert, Carla, KT, Ebony, all y'all, Gary, Bino, JB718, Kangaroo Black. Man, I love y'all. Dino, I love y'all. Love y'all. Y'all know it. And I do anything that you ask me to do. So until the next time, until tomorrow. And if Kangaroo Black on, we hopefully Kangaroo, if you on tonight, brother, we will be bombarding your page, man. And hey, brother, don't take down. Let's get with it. Don't take down, bro. Let's get with it. And just tell others, Piano Man will be on. And I'm just trying to get it established. I forgot to shout out to my brother Sean and Jance and all those guys. Ty Hayes, everybody. Hey, be sharp. Everybody, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all. I hope y'all know it. I do. And I do. I really do. But man, and I thank y'all for presenting me and giving me this opportunity to present myself. And hey, we in this thing together, okay? So until tomorrow, I might not see you today. I might not see you tomorrow, but check this out. Kangaroo Black said he'll be on tomorrow night at 7:30. I hope the long run be there in full effect. And we gonna turn that mother out. We gonna turn it out. We gonna turn it out. So, hey, until tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, roll tide. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's have a great day. Let's go be great. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.